This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. There are a few people that I really consider legendary. And Martin Knight from Martin Knight Games is legendary. Okay? You talk about masterpieces. Yeah, this guy does it. Okay? And this latest book, he just really is very innovative. So we're going to be taking a look at today D100 Dungeon, the Forgotten Tome of Curious Rules. Just when you think he's done, he's not. I'm going to go down to the table. I'm going to show you a few things. We're going to talk about a few things. I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to open up too many pages because we've actually had people that have taken photos of the pages, which I don't want to do that to Martin. I want you to go out there and get the PDF. I want you to go out there and buy the book and support a brilliant, brilliant mind. So let's go down, take a look at this, and then we'll come back and I'll speak more about my dear friend Martin Knight and Martin Knight Games. So I'm not going to go through and show you a ton of stuff here, but what I do want to do is talk about some of the things that you are going to be covering in here. You are going to have some new races that you're going to be able to do, particularly a Wood Elf, which was my very first Blood Bowl team, by the way. I used to play Wood Elves. Dear God, we used to get killed. Searching for ammunition, buying ammunition, some treasured items, how you're going to deal with that. Some rules that are going to help you as far as having property in World Builder, which is another book, which is fantastic. Party play in World Builder, dying in World Builder, and how you're going to mark where you died in your tombstone. Different items are going to be available to you. There's going to be extra quest tables. There's an easy and hard mode, which is going to be something that you can add into movement rules, geographic and moving. There's going to be things with that. More tables that you're going to be dealing with, herbalism, legends, which is something really, really interesting. Once you get to a certain level and you're going to want to deal with some of these legendary things. More quests, and all kinds of different events. There's going to be different tables that are going to add to it. And then it supplies also at the very end some, which I'm going to show you, some more and different sheets. The Forgotten Tome sheets, property sheets, once you start establishing yourself and building things, your castle, your keep, herb bags, for those of us that are going to keep certain things, adventure sheets, your D100 complex sheet, which you can use this. I always use... I actually use this table here, this cloth underneath, and I put a laminate over it and I draw everything on marker. You can do it that way, or you can just do it real simple and get graph paper and do it, which he provides you all kinds of different things. There's going to be more yellow events and things like that you're going to be rolling. Remember, this is you're going to be using a D100, so there's going to be a ton of different things that are going to happen on this just wonderful, wonderful book. You're going to have different types of charts that we're going to be running into for different quests. There's going to be added quests, which are just fantastic. Again, this is Quest E table, showing you the mapping complex. There's going to be different things, and of course, you are going to roll, and you'll be using these particular rooms as you roll. As you can see, there will be 100 of them, so you can use these as well. You cannot do everything that you want to do out of this particular book. You're definitely going to have a copy of the original book, which is just D100 Dungeon, which is the book one. All kinds of different stuff, adding new different treasures and weapons that you're going to be able to do, a spiked shield, some of the rules for that, how that works out, and you know, just everything that you want to add some more rules to a already great and masterful game. So again, I didn't want to show you too much, but I have a lot to say about this up top and this great game and why you're going to really want to invest and head over to Drive-Thru RPG and just play one of the greatest games I've ever played. Solo adventure game, there it is. D100 Dungeon, The Adventurer's Companion, and all these wonderful, wonderful books that just add so much to this fantastic, fantastic game. There are 8 volumes. You don't have to get every one of them, but I do suggest that you get the mothership and take it for a spin and then add what you like. All right, so let's go up top and get my final thoughts. So when you take this game and you add things like butchery, dual welding, more weapon proficiency, how to cheat death, you know, for those of us that you know, aren't very good at the game. Then you add new races like a wood elf, a half orc, a dragon scar, a gnome, you know, building out this world. On top of the treasured items, thrown weapons, dying in the world builder and marking it. So if you ever go by it, you know, depending on where you died, you know, there's a tombstone reflecting one of your old characters, which I think is great. You can now mine in the world builder. Tons of new tables and stuff like that. More game sheets to help, you know, really add to one of the best games by an independent publisher. My good friend Martin Knight, who I just absolutely, you know, I always would kind of keep these two in the same realm because I love them both. 4 Against Darkness and D100. And I can easily say that Martin, on his own, who has worked on his own. There's been other people that have published different things for 4 Against, but I think, hats down, I've got to give the crown to D100 Dungeon and Martin Knight. It's because this is all out of his mind, some of the things that he's done. This is just absolutely fantastic, as with everything that he does. This is a guy that I can honestly tell you that has just really gone above and beyond in this system. I'm just looking here, of course, and of course he thanks me in the book, which I can, you know, is very flattering. I haven't done anything to really help him, but you know, I need to do more. You know, when I look at my list here of just all these fantastic, you know, books, you know, I'm sitting here with all these just amazing, you know, volumes of just this great, and this is volume 8 of book 8, and this all just came out of this one man's mind, and just absolutely brilliant. He just, you know, the game never goes backwards. It keeps going forward, and it just keeps building an unbelievable role-playing experience that is second to none. In a day when Dungeons and Dragons is at its lowest, we've got independent publishers that are making things with passion and heart and soul and love for the game. Not trying to destroy the game, monetize the game, you know, but actually making things that make sense. And God bless him for it. This is a great and must-have. You know, some of you may think, well, you know, I don't need it. I've got everything I need. No, this just adds even more. And I think go over to RPG, Drive-Thru RPG. You can buy the book, or you can, of course, get the PDF. You could do it that way, or you can go to Martin Knight Games. Of course, I'm sure they'll have links that you can get it there somehow, some way. Or if you have questions for Martin, you know, you'll be able to contact him there. Especially if you are a first timer. If you are just learning, want to learn more about this game, this is the first time you're hearing about it, do me a favor, go check out some of my prior videos, some of the live gameplay videos I've done with this. I really think I did a pretty decent job with it. Could have done better, probably. But one of my favorite games of all time, without a doubt. And I'm just blown away by this and everything that he's done and continues to do and support. A great, great game that you can get into for a very minuscule amount, but have gameplay that half these games wouldn't even be able to accomplish. And just another great job by my good friend Martin Knight. Please support him. Go out D100 D100 Dungeon if you haven't. Check it out. Drive-Thru RPG. Check out some of my videos. Check out Geek Gamer's videos. The McGuire Report. He's done some great things. Check him out. And or check out Martin's videos, which are fantastic. Nobody knows the game better than Martin. Check them out and see why I rave about this masterpiece. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.